Hello, everyone. What an intro. I had something planned, but I think I just got overshadowed. That was awesome. Thank you. Yes, welcome to my Fatales debut. I am Helix, of course, and if I am not mistaken, this is not only Super Monkey Ball Banana Rumble's Fatales debut, but the Fatales debut of Super Monkey Ball as a whole. I'm pretty sure. And who better to have it with me than Hello Banana Rumble speedrunner and IL aficionado Snowball.
Hello, I'm Snowball, or SnowballSMB. I run this game mostly on the IL side of things, or individual level. This game is really quite a treat, both on the IL and RTA side of things, so definitely happy to be on comms for the first Fatales run of it.
I'm so excited. Please donate to see Lesbian Handholding. We are looking at the two lesbians in question on your screen right now. Look at them. Don't you want them to hold hands? I do. With that said, I'm gonna get into it so we can get going. I do need to play as Baby. That is actually important. What am I doing here? I need to go to Time Attack, go to World Tour. Okay. Yes. So time will begin when I press start. On go, 3, 2, 1, go. I am playing through the first 10 worlds of the game. There are more worlds than that. There are actually currently 22 worlds in the game for a total of 220 stages. But World Tour is the first 10 worlds that make up the main story, and this is the most popular category. The first thing you're going to see me do here is use a spin dash. What? A spin dash in Monkey Ball? Yes. This, of course, being the newest Monkey Ball game, felt like they needed to switch it up a bit. And they added a dash mechanic, and honestly, it works. Whoa. Funny bounce. It works very well. You may also notice that I am properly celebrating Mario Day by playing as everyone's favorite Mario character, Shadow the Hedgehog. I'm not playing as Shadow the Hedgehog, really. Baby is in a Shadow the Hedgehog costume. It's very good. It's very good.
Nah, I think that's actually Shadow. That looks like Shadow to me.
Gosh. Yeah, you're kind of already seeing some of the uses of Spin Dash, where we just kind of aim it at like a ledge or anything. A ledge, a ramp, what have you. Oh, okay, that did not go according to plan either. And just let it go and bounce off of it. And that allows a whole bunch of skips to be possible, even more than you would normally see in Monkey Ball speedruns. So...
Yeah, the spin dash mechanic definitely allows a very large quantity of stages to just let the player just hop right on over most of the stage in very silly ways, and honestly, it's such a cool and refreshing new mechanic for the franchise to have.
Speaking of.
Yeah.
Bouncing off of a wall to get a little bit of height and bounce off of a second wall to skip half of this level. So yeah, that's the potential of the spin dash, and you'll be seeing a whole lot of things like that. We should probably talk about why I am playing as Baby. This game does reintroduce character stats, so all the characters in this game will play slightly differently. Baby is the fastest character for at least RTA speedrunning. Other characters have a niche on certain ILs, but if you're doing World Tour runs or really any RTA stuff, you're probably going to want to be playing as Baby. He has a very good top speed, the second highest acceleration and deceleration in the game, the highest bounce stat, etc. He's very good. I like to compare him to a Formula 1 race car because that's kind of what it feels like. Another really cool skip here. Thank you, Spin Dash. You may have noticed I locked the camera in place there too. I can do that by, well, I have a bound to my X button on my GameCube controller. As I mentioned, that will lock the camera in place so it won't rotate when I make turns, and that's really helpful for just like lining up certain strats, things like that. And of course, there is manual camera movement as well, which you might see me do a little bit, and that is with the right joystick or the C stick on my GameCube controller. Into World 2, and the skips are not going to slow down. I have a feeling that a lot of these stages were made before they introduced the spin dash in development. That's just a theory, really. Now we're going to see that bounce stat come into play with this skip. I barely made that. I very much almost hit the wall and fell. But we're good. We're good.
I love how many different, it doesn't look like that stage should have too many different skips across, all of the characters in this game, but there's so much variety in what you see on Drawbridge Path. It's awesome. Also, we don't play this stage.
No, not at all. Some of the innovation by the community has been really cool. Shout out to Moo, the person I raced at AGDQ, actually. It was a fantastic race. Moo came up with a lot of these strats that I do. I also came up with a lot of the strats that I do. And then the Japanese community also had quite a large hand in the current strat play as well. Cool, okay. I think we got all through all of the really important things. This is a pretty cool skip right here. We'll be moving on to World 3 somewhat soon. I believe there are only a couple more stages left. Yeah, this one and then one more. This one's really... stage is really awkward. Gotta land here. Nice. Yeah, gotta turn around and just kind of fall down and land in the right spot and then bounce into the goal. It is a very strange strat. This one is pretty cool. Unfortunately, cannot skip this whole level, but I can do a bit of a cycle skip by bouncing off that ledge with a spin dash. This will save like 5-ish seconds. You know, I haven't actually played this level intended in a while, so I might be wrong on that calculation.
I think it's about 5, yeah?
Yeah. And into World 3, this is where the run really starts to pick up. You're going to see me, you know, I mentioned I was using the spin dash to bounce off of things, and that includes these switches that are introduced at the start of World 3. That's going to come up again on level 3-5, so keep an eye out for that, because that is a very difficult strat coming up, and very important. That is like a huge reset point of PB attempts. This one's pretty cool. Slightly faster there to go to the side and dodge some bumps, some slopes, what have you. We want low bounces wherever possible, generally. High bounces are going to just take away more of your speed. That was a pretty high bounce, but there's actually no way to consistently perform that stage without getting some sort of speed loss there. It's just barely... The IL strat there is like just barely not viable. It's really annoying.
Yeah, the IL strat on that stage is an absolute menace.
It's a nightmare. Alright, here's the stage I was talking about. I don't even know how to properly explain this. I almost nailed it, but I didn't quite get the bounce I wanted off that second set of switches.
Ready? Go!
Okay. The strat, I swear. You also
pretty
noticed...
much what Helix is trying to do with this strat is sort of line up with the switch on the left. And moving sideways like that also gives them a little bit more time to charge the spin dash further to get a bigger bounce off of the switch, and then just sort of hop skip all the way across all of those switch resting platforms and drawbridges and what have you.
And with that, the rest of World 3 doesn't really need explanations, so if Beth would like to take over until the end of World 3.
I can absolutely do that, and also chat is taking over on getting us this lesbian hand-holding incentive bet. We're already halfway there.
Whoa.
We've got $500,000
Let's go.
we need. Thanks to donations like this $100 donation from Tan that says Super Monkey Ball Banana Royal Rumble. Good luck, have fun, Helix 13_. We also had $25 donation from Ashlove that says the existence of trans rights, less than 3, implies the existence of trans wrongs, greater than :3, little evil smiley face.
Real?
Thank you so much. Support trans rights and support trans wrongs.
Ready? Go!
And we also had a $50 donation from Maddie Stars to the National Women's Law Center that says, Bravo, les lesbiennes.
All right, one more.
I assume also went towards the incentive. And one more is a $250 donation from Anonymous with no comment. Thank you so much for the generous donation.
Thank you. All right, moving into World 4. This is the least consistent world in the run. There is just a lot of ridiculous stuff that goes on in this world that is... I don't want to say it's out of my control, but it's very hard. But first, we introduce dash panels. That allows me to do things like this. Dash panels, and the spin dash actually, they do not set your speed to a given value, they actually add on to your current speed. So we can combine the two to do massive skips. I'm going to use a pause strat here to just help me with my timing a little bit. I don't know if this is going to work. No, okay. Straw is probably the least consistent strat in the whole game. I have lost many a world record pace to the stage. The second try is actually quite good. We will
Yeah, that-
absolutely take that. I have been stuck there for 8, 9, 10 tries. Also, this
Yeah.
strat's really cool. I'm going to try to bounce off of the decoration here. Nailed it. Yeah, Snowball knows about straw.
Yeah, straw is like one of the big reasons. Straw, and at least in my opinion, because I run with Amy Rose, who has a different setup than Baby, the stage towards the end, Sand Garden. Those two stages are like the big two in my eyes that sort of really make this stage like one of the big early reset points. Also, this stage is really funny. You normally what the game wants you to do is hit all 4 of these switches to sort of like lower these walls and those bamboo sticks, but
It doesn't
the
always
only
work, yeah.
yeah.
You can sort of use the stage to your advantage and skip into the goal, but whoops. Okay, I'm gonna try that again because I completely left it. I don't normally go for this strat, but you know, I was doing it in practice and it was actually going okay, so I thought, why not? Almost. I'm trying to get a clip up from that over to the goal, as you can kind of imagine. I'll give it like one more shot. I made it over here again. That's good. There we go. Oh, okay.
Oh no.
Owned. Well, now I have to do it again, right? My estimate accounts for this, I promise. Do not worry. Okay, no more. That's kind of ridiculous, actually. Well, anyway, that gives me some time to talk about these spheres, these boulders, whatever you want to call them. They're physics objects, obviously, and Baby can kind of get thrown around by them because he has the lightest weight value in the game, which, you know, it doesn't really end up working to his detriment because, one, we're not playing multiplayer. 2, we just kind of work around those, or sometimes use them to our advantage anyway, so it really doesn't matter. Circle bounce is another stage that's kind of inconsistent, and then this stage is also kind of inconsistent. You were saying, Snowball?
Yep. This one's Sand Garden. What I was gonna say is the weight stat really doesn't matter that much if you're just playing the game single player. It's really only in the multiplayer where weight matters at all.
Yeah, pretty much. By the way, Spef, do you have any info on the Monkey Ball prizes?
Ready?
Oh yeah, I do actually. We have one really interesting prize. If anyone watching right now is interested in the shirt Helix is wearing right now on camera, for a $25 minimum donation, you could be entered to win that shirt, as well as a couple of other Super Monkey Ball themed things.
Yeah,
It's a really good shirt.
It's hand confirm. Shout out to Sega. When I got this into AGDQ, they actually reached out to me and just sent me a whole press kit, which I really appreciated. So, yeah, I appreciate how supportive they are of their speedrun community. It's not like a ton, but it is enough to make me very grateful. And it is more than I can say about a lot of other, especially like big game dev companies.
Ready? Go!
This stage, by the way, is really finicky. I need to get basically that clip that you just saw a second try on. That is not bad. Of course, you know, getting as far up the pyramid as I can off that bounce makes things faster. So we want to do that. There's another thing coming up in World 5. You would think I would remember the order of the stages by now, but I don't. This one's important. Is that gonna make it? Not quite. Okay. You kind of see what I wanted to do. I wanted to bounce all the way over into the goal, pretty much. But I got the backup strat, which is not bad. This stage is pretty cool. The stage introduces springs, bounce pads, whatever you want to call them. They're not too relevant in this run, but I do like the movement on the stage. It's very satisfying.
Yeah, that's got some of the just like most satisfying movement to play in my opinion, in literally the entire game. It is so much fun.
Coming up next is Manhole, the greatest stage in the game.
Oh yes, it
Beth,
is.
take it away.
Ready?
Look, I've just been told that this is the greatest stage of the game, and I do have a quick donation to read you during this stage. Taechuk donated $20 saying Yan Yan X Palette Supremacy. Good luck on the run, Helix. Hopefully we find an RTA viable way to glitch the manhole.
Please.
How long is this manhole gonna take?
20 seconds.
We're gonna keep going?
Yeah, one more. I'm in the goal, but you one more.
Amazing. Underclocked Ostrich sent in $5 and just said greater than 3.
Ready?
Little evil face.
Go!
Just how I feel about manhole.
Chat's popping off of that manhole. Thank you, chat. Yeah, so the manhole glitch thing, by the way, we found a way to make manhole not take 20 seconds. You can like sort of glitch the manhole. The strat rules, by the way. You can sort of glitch the manhole and make it fall into the hole like 5 seconds early. It only works in ILs. It does not work in RTAs. It's like the saddest thing I've ever seen. Because it would make that stage so much cooler.
Yeah, for some reason, the glitch only seems to work if you enter manhole from like the stage select menu. It's very strange.
It's, yeah, really weird. This is World 6. This is the world of auto-scrollers, unfortunately, except it actually means I have to explain a lot because we end up skipping quite a lot of them. There is a cycle skip on this one. Actually skips 2 cycles over the intended route, 1 cycle over the safe speedrun strat. Nailed it, that's good. In the meantime, can we get an update on the lesbians incentive?
Oh, absolutely. We are currently at $550 out of the $1,000 we need. We are over halfway there. Keep getting those donations in. Let's see those lesbians hold hands.
You gotta put those in like right now. I am over halfway through this game and I am not stopping.
It is a speed run, everyone.
Seriously, donate
Speed.
right now. Right now. I will be sad if these lesbians don't get to hold hands. What's not sad is this strat that I probably just kind of messed up. Yeah, it's fine. More time to donate.
Ball out.
This is just a really flashy skip. I'm overshooting the bounce just a tad here. I gotta calm down.
Ready?
I'm getting too excited about lesbians, and y'all haven't even met the incentive yet. Come on. This is like, okay, this is hard. It's not that hard. This is not the part that I normally get hung up on. Here we go. Nailed it. Cool. It's the landing there that I normally get hung up on, and I actually used a unique property of the spin dash there to help me out.
Ready?
If you land with the spin dash, it negates a lot of your bounce for some reason. So I did that so I wouldn't bounce like way past the goal. Meanwhile, this is a 40-second auto-scroller. So I do need to explain something very soon after this, but spef you with time for like 1 donation.
Oh, absolutely. And also, chat's popping off about the Gongon shirt, by the way. So reminder, $25 minimum donation be entered to potentially win a Gongon shirt. And that can also go towards the incentive that we have open, like this $50 from Dragonista that says, let's support our lesbian sisters, less than 3.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. So, I'm gonna skip here. So, you know, it's not entirely an auto-scroller. But coming up very soon, not this next level, but the level after it.
Ready?
I am gonna go for probably the most impactful skip in the run. It can save up to like 25-ish seconds. I'm gonna try to get a clip up from the side of a platform all the way forward, or maybe perhaps even into the goal. Okay, that's not where I wanted that to take me. I'm just gonna
Ball out.
let myself fall out and try that again.
Ready? Go!
It does actually, it will still save time if I get the full skip. Nope. It will still save time even 3rd try if I get the full skip.
Ball out.
Remember, this is timed IGT, by the way. Not that it matters for our purposes, but I'll give it another... I might just do it until I get something, because I really don't want to sit here and play this level. I'm gonna be so real. Okay, we got something. I'll take it. Yeah. So now you can see how this is an auto-scroller and how this just takes forever. Like, I think I only ended up losing 15-ish seconds compared to doing this first try the normal way, so it could be far worse.
It's a very long and obnoxious stage.
That's kind of the theme with World 6 for some reason. I'm not really sure what happened, because after World 6, the level design gets very good. That sounded weirdly sarcastic coming out of my mouth. I'm not kidding, it does. It gets very good. It also gets very fast, so please keep those donations coming for the lesbians. How are we doing on that? Ooh, no way I got that
We
skip.
are making our way. $620 out of the 1,000 we need.
Hey, that moved a decent amount since I last asked. All right, keep it up.
Ready?
Another pretty cool skip coming up here. Does take a minute to get to. Hey, like I said, world of auto-scrolling, you know? It's all right, we're almost out of it. This is the last stage of World 6. That's here, go in. Nice. Okay, I'm really glad I hit that.
Nice.
If you miss that, then you lose like 15, 20 seconds, and it's really annoying. So I'm hearing chat say less than 400 to go, and there are less than 40 stages left in the run. So, with that said, World 7 is really cool, lots of really good stage design, but not a ton I need to explain until the second half of it. So, Spefy's got some time here.
Ready?
All right, well, here are the donations helping us reach that lesbians holding hands goal. Fennel White, I apologize if I pronounced that wrong, donated $10 saying, let's go, lesbians.
Ready?
We also had a $50 donation from Robot's Friend with no comment. Thank you so much for the donation. And Cece also donated $10 and said, they are too cute. We need this. Come on, chat, we need this.
They really are. You can keep going.
All right, Veriphage sent in $10 with no comment. We had a couple no comments helping us out here. And Rat Girl Emily, great name, also donated $10 with no comment, but I'm sure that went towards helping us out to see those lesbians.
Go!
Cool. And you got like another like 2 stages to play with here.
All right, we have $25 donations coming in, I assume for the Gong Gong shirt. $25 with no comment from Luda Katena, and a $25 donation from an anonymous donor, also with no comment. So people are gunning for this Gong Gong.
I believe that like this is the only way you can get the shirt, by the way. So, I mean, you can donate $25 for the incentive, gets you in for the shirt. It's a pretty good deal if I do say so myself. Like I said, I believe that's the only way you can get the shirt. So, get on that. It's really cool that was a prize. I didn't know that was going to be a prize, so it's actually very cool.
You didn't? Oh, incredible.
No, I didn't. I knew, oh, okay. I whipped that, that's fine. I knew about the prize for AGDQ. I didn't know that they did it again for Fatales, which makes me quite happy. As I was saying, or about to say, I was about to talk about this level, because this is kind of a two-parter. Very kind of awkward stage. There we go, we skipped some cycles there. And Baby's friction really helped him out on that first bit. I had to slow down really quick there, and most other characters would not have been able to slow down that quickly. You'll see that again toward the end of World 10. We are about to wrap up World 7. This is 7-10. One more update on the Lesbians Incentive.
We are, 1 second. We are $640. Nope. We are $890 away from $1,000. Only $110. And that also, I believe, crossed us over $41,000 in total raised so far for National Women's Law Center. Thank you so much, everyone, for these donations. Oh, we're at $915 out of $1,000, so less than $100 to go. Let's go, lesbians.
You got
let's go.
Probably less than 10 minutes, so let's go.
Ready?
This strat has a pretty cool setup. I can just lock the camera and hold up, and that gives me this bounce, and then I can adjust it a little bit and just go in the goal. Kat is noticing Shadow the Hedgehog. As Snowball said, no, this isn't just Baby in the costume. Of course it's a Shadow the Hedgehog. Happy Mario Day, everyone. It's okay, Mario Day ended, at least on the East Coast, so you know what? It's fine. This stage is really cool, by the way. We don't really interact with how it wants us to play it, because of course, but I actually really like the creativity in that level design. Just like I said, like, past World 6 especially, the level design gets really good. It's always a treat to get past World 6, because it means I get to just play this stretch of the run. World 8 actually is my favorite world. If I am not mistaken, we are about to enter one of the most important... Yeah, this is probably the single most important strat in World 8, actually. Looking for some really that's not gonna work, and I'm not even gonna try. The way to save that would be to play the stage normally, but there's no way I'm doing that right now. But then you wouldn't get to see the skip that I'm going for.
Playing the stage out loses like 20 seconds compared to hitting the skip.
That's still save time second try for sure, yeah. Yeah, that skip is very difficult. I need to control my bounces extremely well there. This skip is pretty cool too. Sort of just use the spin dash, flip off this, bounce here, go in the goal. You love to see it.
Love that strat.
Ready?
Okay.
Go!
What else do I need to talk about in World 8? I don't think there's cool stuff going on, but a lot of it is self-explanatory, so you can have another 1 or 2 donations and probably an update on the incentive.
Absolutely. We are only $60 away from unlocking that lesbian handholding. And I saw a comment in chat that said, are lesbians even real? And who knows? They could be real. They couldn't. We won't know until we see them hold hands at the end of this run.
I was about to say, they won't be unless you donate them their $60.
Exactly. Without $60, lesbians may not be real. We also, some of the donations that got us there, $250 from Let's Go Lesbians with no comment.
Good.
$10 from Goose that says, Let's Go Lesbians, let us have this. And $25 from BioRanny that says, Let's Go Lesbians.
The lesbians.
Let's go, lesbians.
Ready?
Shout out to everyone from my community, from the Monkey Ball community that's shown up to donate, from the Fate House community as a whole. Thank you all for donating for this run, by the way. I'm sure I have not disappointed so far. This run is an absolute blast to commentate and play. I'm going to be so real. Moving on into World 9. Whoa, okay. Like I said, moving on into World 9. Just 20 stages left in this run. It's gonna... Where is my spin dash? It's gonna end sooner than you think.
Ready?
It's really easy to start charging my spin dash before the game is accepting inputs, and then that happens where you don't get anything. And I think I touched on this, but I didn't fully explain it.
Ready?
But I cannot release my spin dash in the air. Nothing will happen. And so that is another reason why I'm sort of releasing it, like right before I fly off a ledge, right before I, bounce off of something. Also because Baby's friction stat is so high, you want to be airborne so you're not losing that speed. This is a really finicky strat that I just bungled slightly. Okay, that doesn't get us there. I really should have practiced the backup to this because this is such a finicky stage. Okay, that's fine. More time to donate. Yeah, I was going for like a really precise movement thing that would have gotten me just a teensy bit of height. Because getting a bunch of height there loses time. It's fine. Speaking of things that are finicky, this stage was actually quite nice to me. I can get a completely unworkable bounce from that on occasion. It just happens, so.
Ready?
But it's okay, we're good. You know what, I'll go for this one. This is not on PB pace, and I want to try it. Nope, didn't quite get the bounce. Alright, I'm not doing that again. There is a very, very difficult strat here that skips basically this entire, 30-second, what is essentially an auto-scroller. Horribly inconsistent. So hey, Spef, what's up?
The lesbians are up. They've won. We've won.
We've won.
The lesbians will be holding hands.
Let's go, lesbians.
Let's go.
Let's go. Thanks so much, chat, for getting those donations in. Like this $5 from Melody that also said, let's go, lesbians.
Thank you all so much. You will not be disappointed. That cutscene is wonderful.
Lesbians exist.
Good. Okay, we've invented lesbians. We did it.
Ready?
Right here. You were all here for it.
I don't know what's going on anymore. I think this is just how my Monkey Ball runs go at this point, and honestly, I'm here for it.
I love that Monkey Ball is now Let's Go Lesbians, the video game.
Look, it's about time.
True.
This stage is really cool, by the way. A couple of cycle skips. Using my speed from rolling down the slope and combining that with a spin dash to give me more speed so I can skip the cycles. That saves 12-ish seconds overall. I just spin dash here, release it right at the edge, bounce here, and should be able to just fly into the goal. Beautiful. This next stage coming up is really funny. We're not going to play any of it. Remember what I said about just spin dashing into ledges and stuff? Oh. Every time I introduce it like that, it doesn't work, so I might have to find a different bit to do here.
Ready? Go!
That is the 9-9 promise, I feel.
Ready? Go!
It really is. There it is. Now you see what I was going for. Yeah, you can just jump directly to the goal. A surprising amount of characters can do that, actually. But I think Baby's bounce really helps them out there. This stage is really cool. It's just very fun to play. Ooh, that was actually that bounce was a little bit too low, which I didn't think was really a possibility, and so this ending is slightly slower than I would have wanted, but it's not that big of a deal. Okay, moving on into World 10. Absolutely beautiful world, but not too much happening in the first 4 stages or so here, except for my spin dash not charging again, because, I pressed the button too early. So this is probably the last bit you'll have as fast to read some donations.
All right, shout out to the wonderful donors who got us over the line to give us those lesbians. $50 from an anonymous donor with no comment. $25 from Days Son, also with no comment. And really fitting, $20 from Talia that says, it's never too late to let's go lesbians.
It's true. It really isn't. And you all have proved that. So thank you. There will be lots of fantastic runs left for you to prove many other things with your donations. So please keep it up throughout the week. Shout out to the community, just like I did that too early. Okay. You know what? That's okay. That's just gonna give me more time for shout outs. Shout out to the Banana Era speedrun community, just like as a whole. Really welcoming group of people. If you want to run, any of the modern monkey ball games, I encourage you. Probably the best way to get to the Discord is to go to speedrun.com/SMBBM. That's the speedrun.com board for this game. And you can find a link there. We also do just like community events. Like we'll play the multiplayer mode, battle mode. Snowball even hosts IL tournaments that are really cool.
Yeah.
Ready?
It's a good place to be. We'd love to have you there. And I personally would love to help you learn this run. I will tell you everything I know. I really will. Like, I'm all about getting people into the game. With that said, this is probably one of, not the most difficult, it's not the, but it's one of the most difficult strats on the run. Wow, okay.
Nice.
That was very awkward, but it worked out. You might be noticing, by the way, this game has built-in splits. It's like, they popped off. The quality of life features in this game are incredible. This game as a whole is really good. Best monkey ball game we've had in a long time. It makes me very, very happy. The strats are really cool. You all saw this on the shop earlier. If you were watching this this morning, this early afternoon, shout out to the shop. 3 stages left to go, by the way, so time is going to come up in 30 seconds-ish, give or take. And slow down. Nope, not quite enough. This is, I have to be so precise here with not only where I'm bouncing, but also where I'm landing. To be able to slow down enough to not fall out. That should be good. Oh, barely. Hey, that friction stat coming in clutch. All right. Oh yeah, and shout out to Deadline, by the way. Just incredible community member and community leader in the chat. Saying, Sega, please bring this game to PC. And I want to echo that. Sega, I am begging. I am begging you. Please bring this game to PC. Please.
I'll echo it too.
It's like the last thing on my wish list. Almost. Please. With that, time is coming up very, very soon once I enter the goal on this final level. Neat little skip there, and now we're just making our way to the goal. Hopefully I don't overshoot it. It has happened. And time.
Finish.
Nice, GG.
Thank you. Not my best gameplay, but I still had a lot of fun. And I got to show off some cool stuff, and the commentary was good. So I'm happy about it. And we met the incentive.
Yeah.
I actually need to move past this because we met the incentive. Normally I sit on the screen, but...
Yeah, it was perfectly fine gameplay because it stalled for enough time to let's go lesbians.
See, you're onto something. Honestly, actually, a 15 is not bad at all. I am selling the run short, perhaps. 15 is not bad. Okay, so the cutscene is in memories, movies, family and friends. It is time for the lesbians to hold hands. Let's enjoy this cutscene while I bring up my shoutouts on my phone. Look at them. I'm so happy for them.
I love all of the different shots that are solely focusing on the fact that they're holding hands.
They knew what they were doing. They had to have known what they were doing. Also, Floating City is a city floating on the water, if you didn't know.
That is very true.
They had to have known what they were doing. There's another, you know what, even as a bonus little thing, if I can find it, In the meantime, here, while I'm trying to find this, Snowball, it's not going to be in here. Snowball, I know you have 2 runs coming up, so you want to talk about those a little bit?
Yeah, so on
In the journal.
this coming Friday at 2:45 p.m. Eastern, I've got Cassette Beasts, Pure the Unknown, Any Percent, and the following day at 2:28 p.m. Eastern, I've got Sonic Mania Amy New Game plus No Major Glitches. I am so excited and honored to be showing off those 2 games in this event, and also just huge thank you to just to Frame Fatales for having me on back-to-back Fatales, like mainline Fatales events with one of Bitten Studios games and a Sonic run with Amy Rose.
I'm excited for you. Those runs are going to be so good.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
Yeah, see, Palette is a brand new character to the series, by the way, and the first fun fact they give about Palette is that they want you to know how well she gets along with Yan. Like, they knew what they were doing, they had to. With that said, if you enjoyed the Fast Monkey Ball gameplay, or me, you can find me twitch.tv/helix13_, youtube.com/helix13_, and on Blue Sky at helix.midwestspeedfest.social. Shout out to Midwest Speedfest as well. A shout out to GDQ Hotfix, my show Parallel Universe, that I co-host actually, runs every other Friday night, and I am hosting an event I'm really excited about to celebrate Trans Day of Visibility on March 29th and 30th, so please keep an eye out for that. It'll be right here on twitch.tv/GamesDoneClick. Shout out to Fatales, of course, for making me a bonus run. I am honored to have been the first bonus run. That's incredible. Shout out to everybody working behind the scenes. This stuff is not necessarily easy to do and takes a lot of people working. And of course, shout out to my fellow games committee members. I appreciate you all. And last but certainly not least, a shout out to everybody who is speaking up for and fighting to support trans rights. It is needed very much right now. So yeah, keep up the good fight. Thanks again so much for having me. Trans rights. I'll catch y'all later.